guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Batgirl and the Birds of Prey issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno issue, or episode 158, and that show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and the exclusive comics for that show are in the description below. And guys, I only had a couple in-depth reviews today. Just like Comic Uno episode, the rest of the reviews will be posted Friday. So let's start talking about Batgirl and the Birds of Prey issue 1. I love the Rebirth issue. I thought it was a great transition issue from previous Birds of Prey and pre-New 52 Birds of Prey and Batgirl. I think the Bensons just did a really good job. Now let's see if issue 1 was as good as the Rebirth issue. So, cover's kind of on the generic side here. We have just Huntress, Black Canary, and Batgirl, and you have the little serpent in the background. And I like the little oracle sign in the back, too. I think that is a good design. But overall, it's an okay cover. Artwork, I like it more than other people. I have heard complaints about the art, but overall I do like it. There's times some of the facial expressions could be better, like over here with Huntress, and I feel like Batgirl and Black Canary's face kind of looks long at times. I think that gets a little weird. But the action's really good. I do like the action, and I think just really what needs to be worked on is facial expressions, and I think that could definitely improve as the series goes on. But let's talk about the story. So with this issue, we see a little bit more about Black Canary and Batgirl's past. So we learn a little bit more about their friendship within this universe, and how close they are, and how this whole Oracle thing means not just a lot to Barbara, to Batgirl, but also to Black Canary. Now, throughout the issue, we get to see why they would team up with Huntress. They're not friends yet, but they definitely have the same motives of, alright, well, we both kind of want this Oracle person and to find out who it is, so we'll work together. There's also this kind of serpent thing going on, this villain here that is attached to the Bertinelli family, or at least we have to find out what happens with Huntress and the Bertinelli family and how she's attached to that. But I didn't really like the villain that much. If I had to have a nitpick with the story, I didn't really love the villain. But again, it's just an attachment for them to fight together and be a team. And I like that it was actually Dick Grayson that kind of brought them together. It's like, oh, you know Dick? Oh yeah, I know Dick too. I guess we'll team up. And I love the cliffhanger that we actually get to see Commissioner Gordon. We get to see Barbara's father, who's going to be helping them out in the next issue. Because Huntress is like, oh, why would you trust the cops? And another, mob person said, oh, you can't trust the cops. And he's like, well, I trust this cop. And I like that. Hopefully we get to see more from Commissioner Gordon. Overall, really like the issue. Again, one of the complaints I had with the Rebirth issue was I didn't really feel Black Canary and Batgirl's friendship, but here I totally felt it, and that flashback story helped a lot. And I think my favorite story out of this was that flashback story. It was action-packed, really great story-driven story and flashback, and I like that Black Canary used her wits in a Black Canary way. It's like, oh, of course I have to use the ditzy blonde routine, but it works. Again, the dynamic between Batgirl and Black Canary were very much improved with this issue. I do think Huntress's story, we have to learn a little bit more about her, but it's only issue 1, so I'm sure we will get an issue where we're like, yes, finally, Huntress. And we definitely have a good background with her, where I think we could get to a point where it's like, this is old and new Huntress mixed together in perfect harmony. And that's kind of what I like about this series so much, is that it doesn't mistreat the New 52 story, it doesn't mistreat the pre-New 52 story or forget it. It actually mixes both in a really cool way. Again, only complaint, some of the facial expressions with the artwork, and also the kind of villain in this issue I felt could have been a little bit more interesting, and made the cliffhanger a little bit more interesting. But overall, really enjoying Batgirl and the Birds of Prey. Totally pick this up if you're a Birds of Prey fan, or Batgirl fan, or a fan of any of these characters, because I think the Bensons have been doing a really good job with these characters. So I gave this issue 4.5 stars. Really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.